Let's talk truth for a second. This world, it doesn't owe you a thing, not a favor, not a free ride, not a single apology, not money, not a job, not even a second chance. And once you really get that, really let it sink in, something powerful happens. You stop waiting, you stop blaming, you stop looking for someone to rescue you because you realize you owe you. That's right, not your parents, not your friends, not your past, not the system, not the world. You owe you. You owe yourself the life you keep saying you want. You owe yourself the effort, the discipline, the healing. You owe yourself the work, the patience, the progress. You owe yourself the respect to not give up when it gets hard. Because here's the truth, no one's going to build the life you want for you. That's your job, that's your mission, that's your responsibility. Let me ask you something. How many times have you said one day? How many times have you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow? How many dreams have you buried under fear and excuses? That ends now. No more waiting, no more stalling, no more hiding from your potential. Because whether you rise or fall, whether you win or lose, it's on you. Nobody else is coming to push you. Nobody else is coming to pull you. You've got to show up for yourself. You owe you. You owe you commitment, the kind that lasts even when motivation fades. You owe you honesty, the kind that admits when you've been lazy or playing small. You owe you forgiveness, because carrying guilt will only slow you down. You owe you belief, because even if no one else sees the vision, you've got to hold on. Think about it. How many times have you doubted yourself because of what someone else said? How many dreams have you put on hold waiting for someone's approval? How many times have you downplayed your greatness just to fit in? Stop shrinking. Stop settling. Stop playing it safe. You weren't born to be average. You weren't born to blend in. You weren't born to live life on autopilot. You were born with fire, with talent, with strength, with potential that you haven't even tapped into yet. But that version of you, the real you, the powerful you, doesn't show up without a fight. You have to work for it. You have to earn it. You have to stop breaking promises to yourself. Because every time you say you'll do it and don't, every time you talk big but don't back it up, every time you choose comfort over courage, you teach yourself that your word doesn't matter. And that kills confidence. That kills momentum. That kills self-respect. You owe you more than that. You owe you early mornings. You owe you late nights. You owe you consistency, even when the results are slow. And yeah, it'll be hard. There will be days when you want to quit. There will be days when nobody claps for you. There will be days when progress feels invisible. But those are the days that define you. Because everyone can be motivated when it's easy. Everyone can be fired up when everything's going right. But discipline, that's different. Discipline shows up when no one's watching. Discipline shows up when you're tired. Discipline shows up when the old you tries to come back. And that's when you've got to fight. Not against the world, but against the version of you that settles. The version of you that makes excuses. The version of you that's okay with staying the same. You've got to outgrow your old habits. Outgrow your comfort zone. Outgrow your fears. Because the life you want, it's on the other side of discomfort. It's on the other side of sweat. It's on the other side of every excuse you've ever made. And you get there by choosing yourself every single day. You owe you silence to hear your thoughts and block out the noise. You owe you space to heal, to dream, to grow. You owe you boundaries to protect your energy from people who drain it. You owe you discipline, the kind that says no to the temporary so you can say yes to the vision. And let's be real, you won't always feel like it. There will be mornings you don't want to get up. There will be nights you want to quit. There will be seasons where nothing seems to be working. But keep going, because something is happening. Every step you take is building something. Every choice you make is shaping your future. People may not see it yet. You may not feel it yet. But greatness is being built in the dark. You don't need a crowd. You don't need validation. You don't need anyone else to believe, as long as you do. Because belief is where it starts. Effort is what builds it, and consistency is what locks it in. You owe you effort when nobody's clapping. You owe you discipline when distractions show up. You owe you trust to keep your own promises. Think of the version of you you're becoming.